When the man aimed at the deer, he suddenly noticed a distorted human figure. This instantly made David aware of the danger. To survive, father and son quickly hid behind the watchtower. The monster's heavy footsteps grew closer, as if it would break through the door at any moment. For some unknown reason, the monster outside suddenly left. Only after complete silence did David dare to stand and observe. Horrifyingly, the deer had been completely gutted. David then caught a glimpse of the fleeting monster. Only then did David finally breathe a sigh of relief. Jack curiously asked his father about what had happened. David chose not to reveal the truth. He feared telling the truth would leave an indelible childhood trauma. In fact, Jack had already entered the monster's circle. 20 years later, Jack had grown into an adult. An email pulled him back to the woodland cabin of his childhood. His father had passed away, so he brought his wife and daughter back. During the journey, they had an accident. Fortunately, a large tree stopped the car. The family was suspended in midair. Jack had to have his wife and daughter climb under the car. Suddenly, a low growl approached. In the rearview mirror, Jack saw the monster's silhouette. Before he could react, an arm smashed the car window, and Jack's arm was wounded by the monster. Jack quickly rescued his wife and child. Luckily, the old house was nearby. The monster's growl came again. To survive, the family ran desperately. They escaped into the house just before the monster could catch them. But the monster was already at the door. The frenzied knocking made Jack's family tremble with fear. Jack blocked the door with his body, keeping the monster outside. But he knew the monster would return. He moved the wardrobe in front of the door, thinking the family would be safe. But Jack's wounded arm had been infected with a mutative virus. At night, he noticed his hair falling out in clumps. Even more terrifyingly, his vision began to blur. Fortunately, he could still see his wife's face. Jack tried to control his emotions, but his wife noticed the blood on his arm. Smelling the blood, Jack suddenly lost control. He uncontrollably began to gnaw at his own wounded arm. Mary was terrified. The last bit of reason made Jack stop. The priority was to get Jack to the hospital. Now, everything was quiet. Mary sat in the car with her family, ready to leave. The moment Mary started the car, a monster climbed onto the hood. Immediately, it attacked Jack's family. To survive, they had no choice but to escape from the car.